Hey guys, welcome to this week's session of the ACET program. I hope your week started on a great note. I wish you a successful week, honestly. Today is Monday and happy Monday to everyone. Alright, so let's see what we're going to be talking about today. Business in the digital era. So, our previous session has been sort of about personal development, and today we are going to talk about business. Yes, business in the digital era. So, let's get started. What does it really mean to be a digital business? In 2013, a claim was made that every company is a tech company. It is amazing how quickly technology can evolve and impact the world. Technology had reached into every single industry sector of the economy as was analyzed about a decade ago. Talk of the commerce sector, transportation sector, the art sector, business sector, literally every sector, including health sector, like technology had reached into every sector. Technology today is no longer seen as a facilitator of everyday business practices. It has now become the heart, the center of every business strategy. Technology is not only improving people's life, but it's also making work easier in many sectors. Digital transformation helps an organization keep up with emerging customer demands and therefore survive in the face of the future. It allows companies to compete better in an economic environment that is constantly changing in response to technology evolution. Sorry. A proper management of the digital turnaround gives companies the opportunity to assess operational and productive advantages. Now, digital business, as it relates to business technology, offers companies and individuals new ways to connect, to collaborate, to conduct business, and build bridges between people. It impacts the basis of business functionality and determines the way business is managed today, right? The use of technology in regards to innovation helps businesses to continuously improve their performance by accelerating business activities, processes, competencies, and models. This is literally what technology is for. This is literally why we have something called technology to help us continuously improve our performance. It helps us accelerate business activities, processes, and models. This is the way of the future. Digital business is still in its infancy and has immense room for growth and advancement. If we can say at this extent of technology, or what technology is helping us achieve, if we can say it is still in its infancy and has room for growth and advancement, I wonder what will happen in a decade or 2 decade time. Okay, it's fine. Now we have two broad categories of business. I won't say kinds because we have various kinds of business. So we have two broad categories: the traditional business and the digital business. Now let us see what a traditional business is, a digital business is, the difference between both of them, and why every business should be a digital business in this 21st century, in this 2022, in this day and time. Okay, so organizations such as restaurants, agencies, and anything resembling an office setup fall in this category. Traditional business oriented organizations usually sell products or services through stores, offices, or any formal building. Now, why are they called traditional business? Because they require what? A roof. They require a formal building. It could be a store, it could be a shop, an office, a restaurant, anything that has a formal building is still a traditional business. A traditional business serves customers in exchange for monetary compensation. While some organizations focus on profits, there are still a few of them who are called not-for-profit organizations who work for customers without expecting profits. Now, what is digital business? Digital business is the modern form of business, a significant deviation from the established norm. I love that part. A significant deviation from the established norm. Now, what is the established norm? I want to start a business. I need to find a shop, right? I need to rent a shop. I need to, talk of electricity, talk of furniture, talk of staff, talk of transportation and stuff like that. But digital business has nothing to do with all of that. This model leverages technology for value creation and addition, thereby giving an entirely different customer experience. The umbrella term, which is digital business, includes both digital only brands as well as traditional businesses that use modern day innovations. Now, let us look at types of digital business models so you can know where yours fall into, or if you are not even inside this category at all. Don't worry. So, we have three types of digital business model. The first is the basic. Small businesses fall in this category. With a small presence on digital platforms, such ventures rely on traditional marketing methods like direct mail and print advertising. Now, on the intermediate level, it's a level where small businesses employ tools like websites with basic functionality. These sites don't have e-commerce or mobile registry capabilities, just basic functionality. And then other factors like listing in online directories, e.g., Google My Business, and any other third-party marketplaces play a major part here. And then number three, advanced. Advanced websites with mobile app version or e-commerce abilities are used by digital businesses in this category. And then the reliance on social media engagement is also very significant. This model is the epitome of digital business, trust me. Such ventures have high social media visibility, have little or no physical presence, and engage with customers extensively through the internet. Okay, you're progressing, we're getting somewhere. How about we take a look at the various differences between traditional business and digital business? First of all, traditional business model requires more capital than its digital counterparts. The former needs place, like I mentioned before, furniture, transport, staff, and other utilities. But digital businesses are cost effective in this aspect. That's why it's advisable for every business to be a digital business in this 21st century. Okay, for example, I want to start an e-commerce business. I want to start selling stuff. In the digital era, in the traditional kind of, business, I would need to start looking for where to rent a shop. And let's just say I'm a student who just want to start selling stuff to make money. I'll now be thinking of where to rent a shop, probably somewhere close to school. How will it even be possible when I have classes to attend and stuff like that? You get, and I start thinking of transport, start thinking of every other utilities. But as a student, I can start an e-commerce business right in the comfort of my hostel from where I'm sitting down. All I need to do is get the goods shipped to me, and then I can start selling by just simply having an online presence. Let's say a website, for example, where I display all my goods. People come to my website and then they make orders on the website, they make payments on the website, and then get their goods delivered to them, or they could come over to pick it up, whichever. So digital businesses is really cost effective in this aspect. For example, I want to start a counseling business. In the traditional form, I would have to get office furniture. Of course, I won't be sitting on the floor. You get, but in the digital era, I can start up a counseling business from just sitting in the comfort of my room, talking to people via the internet. You see how easy digital businesses are. Now, number two difference between traditional and digital is that a business unit following the digital approach is convenient for customers in terms of the flexibility offered in the variety and cost of products. Let's take an example. Let us consider Amazon's extensive products catalog. I am looking for something I want to buy. There are various sellers there, various products, different colors, different size, different shapes, different weights, different everything. From the comfort of my home, I can just keep scrolling. Okay, I'm looking for a particular kind of dress. I start visiting websites, contacting sellers, see what they have instead of moving from one place to the other. I don't know. Have you ever gone to the market looking for a particular kind of material? You will walk on that sun, sweat, and at the end of the day, you will still not find what you are looking for. But if, let's say, that seller has a product in the internet, on a website, or maybe a social media page, but mostly website is more preferable. I can always see the nature of stock the seller has, the color, the weight, the size, everything. It will save me the stress of having to move about from one place to another. In the traditional setup, rigidity is a major issue, and as a result, customers are now inclined towards shopping online. Just imagine the number of customers you are losing on a daily basis. Why? Because you do not have a presence on the internet. Number three, the digital business model is here to achieve perfection when it comes to retail customer experience. So this is the only disadvantage I could find when I was coming up with this stuff. Okay, I have six differences outlined, and five of those differences were actually, an advantage in the digital business model. But this one, I think this is the only thing we have been fighting since this digital business stuff. And I don't know when we're ever going to win this battle. Okay, and it has to do with customer experience. For example, you want to buy a phone from Amazon. You cannot try the phone before purchasing it, right? How do you want to do it from your home? Like, seriously, you only rely on customer reviews and specifications, which are listed on the websites. But this obstacle is overcome in the traditional business model. This is literally the only obstacle they were able to overcome because in the traditional business model, you can just see a product before buying the product. But regardless, we still have reviews and specifications to look up to before making a purchase. Now, number four difference is that online businesses tend to have a larger market span than traditional businesses. Very true. Traditional businesses diversify marketing strategy to attract customers from both local areas and online demographics, but their reach is still relatively restricted to digital businesses. Now, let's use an example. Let's say I sell wigs, or should I say I sell clothes. I sell clothes in a particular area. Now, someone in you know 2 streets away, or let's say another another area, someone in another area will not know that I exist, will not know that okay, I have a shop in my area where I sell this stuff. It will take the person walking to my area to notice me. I know that there's a shop here that sells this stuff. But imagine I have an online presence. Anybody from anywhere in the world can see me, contact me, order for a product or services, and I just do my thing easily. The traditional business is very restricted to location. It's very, very restricted because it will have to take me walking to a particular location to know that there's a particular business there. Take for example, let's say you're a baker, you sell cakes, cookies, stuff like that. I wouldn't know you sell all those stuff until I virtually walk up to your shop one day, right? But if you have a presence on the internet, I could just be few blocks away from you, few building away from you, but I wouldn't know, right? But if I can find you on the internet and locate you, I can eventually know that okay, there's this businesses somewhere close to me offering these particular services. I can make orders straight on your website. I don't have to even leave my house for anything. So number five, digital businesses work 24/7 and overcome both geographical and timing barriers. You can carry out online purchases in the middle of the night from anywhere in the world. Meanwhile, it's not like that with traditional business model. They have restrictions on when and where they function. Timings are rigid and customer service isn't flexible either. Now, final thoughts. Digital transformation is the application of digital capabilities to processes, products, and assets to enhance efficiency, increase customer value, manage risk, and navigate through new revenue generation opportunities. This transformation is global and therefore involves adopting digital technologies for both internal operations and external ones, including sales, marketing, and support efforts. To adapt, companies must fundamentally change the way they operate, be willing to accept cultural change, and rethink their status quo. There's something about humans, I don't know, especially we from this part of the world, we have a problem stepping out of the status quo. We just want things the way they have been. We just want to do things the way they have been forever and ever. But as a business in this digital era, if you're still a traditional kind of business, if you are still in the traditional business model, it's high time you step out of the old into the new. And what is the new? The digital business era. If you're a plumber, a carpenter, a barber, just whatever kind of services you offer. You can start by listing your business in local directories. For example, Google My Business. Now, what does this does for you? If you have your business listed in Google My Business, someone can just be looking for a plumber, and maybe the person is new in the environment or not. Maybe the person has been there but haven't even noticed you have a business like that. The person could just be surfing the internet and looking for plumber near me. Now, because your business has been listed in Google My Business with your address and everything, it pops up, and then the person knows that, okay, this plumber is actually close to me, and I could actually contact this plumber and do business with him or her. Now, there's something I heard or read some time ago, I can't really remember. It says the distance between you and your competitor is just a click. If only you know the number of customers you are losing on a daily basis just because you are not yet incorporating digital strategies into your business. You are just still doing stuff the traditional way, and it's not healthy for your business. You don't have to go online by having a website. You have to, but if you don't have the funds right now, you don't have to stress yourself. You can just start by listing your business in local directories and have a strong social media presence. You don't have a social media presence, you don't have a website, you are not listed in any local directories. Like, how do you even intend to thrive in this digital era? People will keep taking your customers, and the only customers you get are those who physically walk up to you. Seriously, you are losing, in fact, a whole lot of people on a daily basis. It doesn't matter the kind of work you do. Even as a baker, you can go digital, make use of digital strategies, make use of digital platform. You can have presence on social media. You can have a website where you can display all your products, and not just displaying them for people to see. People could actually connect with you via your website. People can actually place orders and make payments. There's something we call e-commerce websites, and when people hear e-commerce website, they usually think of Jumia, Jinji, Konga. It doesn't have to be elaborate website like that. You sell clothes, you can have an e-commerce website where you showcase your products. People can make orders from your website. People can make payments right there on your website, and it goes directly to your account, and you get your products delivered to them. Like, the technology has made life really easy for everyone to do business these days, but we're just afraid to just go out of the status quo. We are afraid to accept the changes around us. We just want to keep doing things the way they've been done before. If you're into any business, maybe as a student or even not a student, you should start thinking of how to incorporate digital strategies in your business, how to expand. You've been reaching people in only your location. It's time to expand and reach people in other locations. It's time to get your business out there. Make use of the digital marketing, make use of the internet to get your business across to people. Alright, so quickly our declaration for the week. Are you ready? Okay, so alright, let's do this together. Place your hand on your heart and say, I commit to expanding my business, consistently growing and reaching a larger market. Now, it's not about saying this. It's not about saying this. Whenever you say this, whenever this declaration comes to your mind, ask yourself how. It's one thing to say, I commit to expand my business, and it's another thing to really put in the effort. How do you intend to do this? Where do you want to start from? You don't have money to get a website. Make use of your social media pages. It does not cost you anything to open a Facebook page and a Instagram page. It doesn't cost you anything. So start from there before you can afford the website. If you can afford a website, very good and okay. It doesn't matter if you're not selling, even if it's just you offer services. Do you even have a portfolio online? Commit to expanding your business and consistently grow and reach a larger market. Stay up to date with all our programs. These are contact right in front of you. And thank you for watching this video to the very end. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share to your friends, don't forget to invite your friends to join our community. Don't forget to subscribe, most importantly. So thank you, and I'll see you again next week, and I say have a lovely week.